Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we'll be taking a look at the Dilophosaurus from the Imaginext Jurassic World series. This guy was kind of a major player in the first Jurassic Park movie, which is kind of why I feel like he should have included Dennis Nedry as the little figure that comes with him, as portrayed by Wayne Knight in the first movie, but alas, that's not what happens here. And I also see that we get this kind of large dinosaur. The Dilophosaurus historically is not this big in comparison to man. Kind of a much smaller dinosaur. Probably would have been more in scale, I should say, with kind of the 699 like figure and dinosaur series. But they decided to give us this giant one, so it is what it is. I think it still looks pretty cool. Now, it does have a Try Me feature here, but unfortunately, you can't get the full picture because part of them is tied up and everything. Standard open packaging here for Imaginext, but we will definitely check out the Try Me function more once we can get them out of the box. So, spinning around to the back, this dino doesn't look so scary, right? Capturing it should be a breeze for this agent. Not so fast. Never underestimate a Dilophosaurus. It can spit venom. It can spit venomous goo. It'll be up to young Imagineers to... Yeah, I can't read today. It'll be up to young imaginations to decide just how much chaos this dino causes. So there you go. And then you have the picture on the back showing off the 4 themes that they've selected here. Teen Titans, Power Rangers, regular DC. And then we get a little picture here for all of Jurassic World. Now, I know there's going to be Jurassic Park sets as well. I've seen pictures, and they're not on the back here. So I don't know if Jurassic Park is going to be a separate theme from Jurassic World, or if they're just not really included here. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to get a ton of these because what I've seen so far looks pretty great. This T-Rex, I've seen a video of it. It is massive. It is really, really huge. I think it's like $120 for that set, so don't know if I'm going to get that one. But in any case, we're looking at the Dilophosaurus here, so let's get him out of the packaging so we can take a closer look. Okay, so out of the packaging, everything you get is featured here. We have 2 missiles, which are gunk missiles for the venom he spits out of his mouth, which is pretty cool. I like the way they're molded. They look like big phlegm balls, for lack of a better term. I apologize, it's kind of gross, but it's kind of what they look like. You also get this gunk shield, which is kind of cool. We'll get to how this works in a moment. Here is the figure that you get. Just kind of a generic park worker. He's got the Jurassic Park logo there on his arm. He's got standard figure articulation out to the side. Spin all the way around. He's got a wrist swivel. Head can go from side to side. 90 degrees at the waist. So it's a pretty cool little figure. Looks like he's got some kind of padding on here, some kind of vest for protection, which is probably a good idea. And then we will move on to the giant Dilophosaurus himself. Once again, all the dinosaurs have this crazy eye gimmick where the eye will follow you wherever you go. That's so creepy. It's looking at me. It's gonna get me. But overall, I think the design is pretty cool. I have a few like little issues. The hands, I don't know. I guess a Dilophosaurus does kind of have small hands. But the hands can only kind of move from there to there. They just have a limited, swivel function. Kind of the same deal with the legs. They just kind of can swivel from there to there. I mean, not that you need them to do so much more. I like the Jurassic Park logo on the bottom of the foot. And then you have a little bit of tail movement here back and forth. So obviously you have the big button here on the side or on the back. When you press that, it will fire a missile if one is already inserted, and it makes the side I don't know, flanges. What would you call them? Flaps. They kind of come forward. And I think that's a pretty cool look. I kind of wish that they could come a little bit closer to the head. I wish that they surrounded the head just a little bit more. I mean, it's not terrible. I just wish it could get a little bit closer. But overall, I think it looks pretty good. I like the job they did with the kind of crest that the dino has. So basically, you go ahead and you insert the missile here into the mouth. And then you have him find his target. Wow, that really flung. I gotta go find where that went. But anyway, so he really fires. And I mean, it looks good from the side. But I think it's just one of those deals where I get what they were going for with the gimmick. It's just not executed perfectly. It's decent, and I think kids will definitely have fun with it, but I just think it could have been done a little bit better. Now, the whole premise is when he gets hit with a gunk missile, you take this piece here and you snap it over top, and so it looks like he got hit with the gunk or the venom. So I think that's pretty cool. It clips on very well. So he's just like, oh, I got hit, and he stumbles backwards and he falls. He's got to have a hard time getting this stuff off of him. Now, I wanted to check, so I just brought in like a random Batman figure that I had, and you can kind of clip it onto other figures. It's not going to be 100% perfect because, you know, he's got cape pieces and things in the way, but you can kind of get it on there to simulate the fact that maybe, you know, Batman went up against the dinosaur and he got gunked too. So the gunk piece is obviously made to perfectly fit this figure because he's who's included. But there are probably some other basic figures, as long as they don't have too much going on, you know, as far as what their design is, you could probably clip this over top of. So I think that's pretty cool. And I'm glad they give you a second missile because I might have lost that first one. But overall, I think it's cool. Like I said, to me, the Dilophosaurus is not this big in relation to a human. So I kind of would have, if it was up to me, I probably would have put him in the smaller size class, that $6.99 price point with one little dino and one human figure. But I don't mind that we got the bigger one. I think the firing gimmick looks cool. I really like the dinosaur head sculpt in this area. I just think the flaps on the side could have been done a little better. Not terrible, just not amazing in my opinion. I mean, when we saw the Mosasaurus from my last video, I don't think this guy beats him. He's still my favorite, but he's a pretty cool dino. I definitely think kids will enjoy the missile firing gimmick, and I think the flaps are cool. They're just not perfect. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear from you. What are your opinions? If you think they should have done this guy smaller, are you cool with the bigger size? Do you like the gimmick? Am I being too hard on it? Let me know what you think. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. So sound off down below. Please like and share the video, and please subscribe. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look at the Dilophosaurus from Imaginext Jurassic World. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.